Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Make My Food Awesome. I'm Mark Allen France, your guide to good food, and this is Tricia Morrissey, the monarch of mint juleps.
Okay.
Is it better? Was it all right?
Yeah, it was okay.
Have you ever had a mint julep?
Yes, I have.
Did you like them?
Yeah, but it's been a long time.
It's been a while, so I'll have to make you some.
Okay.
Okay, but you'll still be my monarch.
Okay.
So anyway, guys, if this is the first time here joining us, go ahead, pop down to the subscribe button, hit subscribe, and hit that little bell over there and get all of our notifications. But we've got a fun show today. It's a little bit different. We are going to be doing some cooking, but also we're going to be doing some taste testing.
We are.
So we went out recently, in fact this morning, and we picked up some sausages, different sausages that are plant-based, to taste test them and see which one we like the best. Now, we went to Meijer, and we didn't find a ton of different sausages, but we did find three.
Yeah, three different plant-based brands. So
exactly.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of other stuff there, too. So
yeah.
Go ahead, take a peek at it real quick, and we'll be right back. So we came across items like jackfruit and some kimchi, which are vegan, along with some other items that we can use for future dishes.
Yeah, we were on a search for sausages, and we came across Tofurky's Italian sausages. And they have two different brand or flavors there, the original and the Italian. Then we came across the field roast, and we decided we were going to go with the Italian style field roast.
And also the Italian style for the Tofurky, and some frozen sausage links, which
that Morningstar makes.
Exactly. Okay, so the three that we did choose was a Morningstar breakfast sausage.
Yep.
We chose a field roast Italian sausage.
Yep.
And then we chose a Tofurky Italian sausage. Mm-hmm. And so it's pretty easy to make.
Yep.
And we'll show you real quick. All you have to do is throw them in a frying pan, but this is exactly what you need to do to cook those up. First, over a medium-high heat in a pan, we added in our breakfast links. And we cooked those until they were browned on all sides, and then completely warmed through.
Next, you want to remove your sausage links, and in the pan you want to add your field roast Italian sausages, browning them on all sides until they're heated all the way through.
Go ahead, remove those from the pan, and then add in your Tofurky Italian sausage, cooking on all sides. And then once those are warmed through, go ahead and remove those from your pan. Right here we've got the breakfast links. This is our field roast Italian sausage, and this is our Tofurky Italian sausage. Now what we're going to do is we have these handy dandy little flags that we made, numbered 1 through 3.
Yep.
And we're going to pick which one we like the best.
Okay.
Pretty simple. We're going to judge on taste. Technically, we could do it on appearance too, but you know, this one is a breakfast link, while these ones are two regular sausages, but they're all they're sausages. So,
right.
So let's go ahead and we'll start off with this guy over here.
That's not bad.
No, not bad at all.
Not bad.
It does have a little bit of that traditional sausage taste to it.
It does. It's moist.
Mm-hmm.
And
Definitely
it has
moist.
a nice texture to it.
Yes. So let's go ahead. Let's try this guy right here.
Okay.
Now this tastes right off the bat. Mm-hmm. Wow.
That's good.
Lots of spices in it. Mm-hmm. And there's a, right when you put it in your mouth, you get this shot of taste from it.
Yeah, it's moist too.
It's moist. And at the end, there's pepper in there. You get a little bit of a peppery note.
Caraway.
That's
and other
good.
spices, right?
Now this one, I know that this one has eggplant in it.
Which is one of his favorites. So
Yes.
a little bias there, but let's try our third one.
Yep.
Okay.
Not.
It's a little drier, but
It doesn't have as big of a taste as
it
this
has a
one
different.
does.
There's a different spice in there. I'm trying to. Ooh, it's a little spicy now.
At the end.
Like I'm feeling the heat.
Now these two have spice at the end. You get the spice to it. This one, of course, it's a breakfast link, so it doesn't have a ton of spice to it. But
There's a spice in there. I'm trying to figure out what it is.
Well, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and vote on them, and
Okay.
see which one. Now I know. We had a chunk of caraway seed right in that bite.
Okay, I'm putting that.
For number one, my number one actually
I knew you were gonna do that.
goes right here. That is my favorite one. I really like that one.
Yeah, I think my number 2 is this.
I don't mind this one.
And then my number 3. Because I think that this one's just a little bit drier than the other two. This is like, you can tell it's compacted finer inside of its casing.
Good thing you took that. Now it's hard. I'm actually going to say this is my number 2. And this would be my number 3. So
Oops. So we agree on our number
we
3.
agree on number 3. But I think for this one, I think there's a lot more spices to it. There's a lot more taste. It's a lot more moist. That
one is
'cause
too,
it's
but
small.
it's for breakfast. If you're
Right.
gonna do like grill a sausage because you want to have it in a bun, like like a brat style thing, then that definitely makes the mark.
Well, you know what we can do though. So we do have some sausages left over because I cooked up, a good chunk of them. So instead of just leaving them sit in the fridge for a while, I actually came up with an idea for a dish that I wanted to do. And we're going to go ahead and bring this over. And Tricia, if you want to get this heated up. Now, what we're going to make right
You
now.
want to power it all the way up
Yes.
to 5? We're gonna
So-
turn it this way.
We'll turn it that way. That's fine. And we're going to get this right here. Okay. Now,
A little bit away from the edge.
we're going to go ahead and I'm going to get, what I did is I already pre-cooked some beans. We used navy beans inside of the Instant Pot. And I did 3 cups of navy beans, 8 cups of water, about a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, a little dash of no salt, and I took a clove of garlic, cut that in half, put it in your Instant Pot for 23 to 25 minutes. And you want to do that on your high setting, and that's going to be for your pressure cook. So you pressure cook it on high for about 23 to 25 minutes. And when that's done, you can let that slow release on the steam, or with me, I let it slowly release for about 20 minutes and then I release the rest of the steam. So we're gonna grab out some of the beans, get the rest of everything set up. And we're gonna cook some delicious baked beans for you guys. There we go. Now, Tricia's gonna go ahead and she's gonna add in a couple tablespoons of oil into our pot here. And we're gonna start getting that nice and warm. And honey, if you wanna take this. This is one of our new little handy dandy gadgets that we've got here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop up 1 medium-sized red onion. And get that all nice and chopped. So a lot of good benefits, heart-healthy benefits with the onion. Great amount of antioxidants. I know that, Tricia, you talk about that a lot,
Yes,
all the
I do.
antioxidants and free radicals.
Well, we don't want the free radicals.
No, we don't. We don't
That's why
want
we want
those.
the antioxidants.
You can just tap the screen. So now recently, when we got this, I was testing it out and was having fun with Griffin downstairs. He loves to chase after things. So I'm going to get every little bit of onion that I can. Give it a nice, this is about a medium chop for it. Now we can go ahead and put our onion into the frying pan. Got my scraper here. There we go. And then we're going to get a couple garlic. Now, it's funny because these two garlic right here, I know that when I was going to pull out, it asks for 4 garlic cloves. These guys are ginormous. So I figured, hey, I'll just use 2. I do love garlic though. How about you, honey?
Oh, I absolutely do. It's one of my favorites.
There we go. Get rid of all this stuff. There we go. And another thing about garlic, garlic also has some good qualities for antioxidants and heart healthy stuff too. You just don't want to eat too much of it.
It keeps all the bugs away though.
It does.
Mosquitoes won't really want to feast on you after eating some garlic.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mince this up. And honey, if you want to come around here, you can just set that down. You don't have to turn it off. And then if you want to stir this real quick. And then, so I'll get this all nice minced up. And you want to try to get it nice and fine. There we go. There we go. So you add in your garlic to your onions. And we're going to let that cook for a few minutes. It's my turn. I get to play with the gadget. So you want to make sure that your onions are cooked down enough so they're sweated. You don't want to get them, too brown. As long as they're, a nice translucent color, that's absolutely fine. So this usually takes about 5 minutes to cook it all together. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add in 1/2 of a cup of brown sugar. And if you want to hold this real quick for me, honey. Going to add in 3/4 of a cup of ketchup. There we go. Now we've got 1/3 of a teaspoon of no salt. 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. I've got 2 teaspoons of one of my favorite, and that's Sriracha. Get all the yummy goodness in there. And then we've got 1.5 tablespoons of vegan Worcestershire sauce. Honey, can you say that?
Worcestershire sauce. Yeah, it's pretty good for my first time. I usually have to say it twice to make sure that I said it properly.
All right. So what we're going to go ahead and do is stir that together, nice and good. Clean off my area. Knife. is up nice and high. Okay, there's a lot of fragrance coming out of there. It smells really good. Looks good. And now, like I said, we had drained out our beans. So we drained our beans. And we're going to add in about 5 cups. I'll just go ahead and I'll eyeball it. So let's go ahead and add in our beans. Okay, honey, you can set that down if you want for a second. And I'll just set this over here. So anything?
I need a firmer
something
spoon.
a little bit spoonier.
Yeah.
Nice
Here,
wooden
I'll trade
spoon.
you. There we go.
Smells good.
Smells very good.
Now, when you growing up, did you guys have a lot of baked beans?
Well, we would have a lot of family picnics, and everybody had to bring a dish to pass. And somebody in the family always brought a big thing of baked beans. My mom had a very large family. She was one of 8 siblings. So there was always potato salad, baked beans, macaroni salad, jello, all that stuff. So yes, people would take turns bringing baked beans.
I know that growing up in church, my dad always, that was the dish to take. And I think they still do it now, is they take beans and sausages. So what we need to get is the sausages.
Okay, I'll do that.
They're right over here. There we go. And I'm going to take those sausages and give those a nice chop. And those are going to go right into the dish. So we've got all these different flavors in there. Nice bite-sized pieces. And with all these different flavors going on, this is going to be a great dish. No, what I was saying about my dad with the church is we'd always make it, and I remember have to set between someone's legs in the car, because and you'd always have to have a towel laying down so that your legs didn't get burned or anything like that. And I think we only had once or twice, I think, where we had a little bit of an accident where it spilt. Nothing major, no one got hurt, but only just a little spill. So there we go. So we've added in all the sausage. We're going to go ahead and stir that all together.
Let it cook a bit.
Smells good.
Yes, it does.
And then what we're going to do after a couple minutes of cooking is we're going to go ahead and we're going to put it into a casserole dish. And then when we come back, we're going to go ahead and taste these beans. Takes about 40 minutes to cook in a 350 degree oven. But yeah, so I'm excited because I haven't had a good cup of beans and sausages or franks and beans in a long time.
Yep.
So we'll be right back in just a moment. Okay, here we go. 40 minutes, like I said. Looks delicious, nice and piping hot.
Yes.
I'm excited. And as you can see, this fancy little dish here, we used the little other ramekins from this set that Tricia had for when we did the apple pie.
Yes, we did.
So let's go ahead and dish this up. I'm excited. I'm
Me too.
super duper excited. Get some for you. Or that can be for me, whichever.
I guess it really doesn't matter.
No.
That's good.
Okay.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and...
Here, use the hot pads.
Yeah, that's still hot. Set it back here. Alrighty then.
All right.
So, I'm excited.
Yes.
First bite I'm going to do is I'm going to go with a little bit of, let me see, So I have my favorite sausage. That's my favorite sausage.
I just had my bite with the breakfast sausage, which wasn't bad. The beans, everything, it tastes like baked beans.
A lot of flavor with the one that I like a lot, the field roast. Very delicious. Now, I'm thinking that this is going to be a little interesting bite. Now, this is the sausage that we both voted for third, and this is the tofurkey one.
Yeah, I don't have any of that.
I'm wondering. Well, let me see.
I just have, it looks like in my scoop is breakfast sausage and the one that we both liked.
Maybe that's one of the. You want to try that one?
Okay.
I don't know if that's the tofurkey one or not.
No, it's not because it's got the pepper in it.
Well, let's get you a piece of tofurkey.
I just have to try them with all. That one right there. I think.
Right there?
I think, yep, that's it.
There you
All
go.
right. So here we go.
How's that? Let me taste the one.
Yeah, that's, surprisingly, that goes really well with it. I think it's because it's, yeah, it adds to it.
A lot better. A lot better. Wow. You were talking about a spice being in there.
Yeah, a certain spice, I haven't figured it out yet.
And I haven't figured it out either. But I can taste it right back in here. And it's a little bit sweet. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Clove.
No, we'll have to definitely look on the package and see what it is.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look because it adds to the sweet flavor of the beans too. They go together really well. It's not to say the other two don't go good in it, but I think if we're gonna make it to take to a get together or whatever, I would use the tofurkey in this over the other two. And the other two, I think, obviously, I used the sausages, breakfast sausages when I was making breakfast items, and then the other Italian sausage just on the grill is if you were going to have,
just throw it on a bun and add a bunch of toppings on it. It'd be delicious. So yeah, no, I agree. I agree that it's our third place one is the best one
with
the beans. But I really enjoyed this. This is good. It's been a while, like I said, since I've had baked beans, let alone making homemade baked beans. It's been a long time.
Yeah, I would say that's a winning dish.
So it's definitely delicious. Now, I forgot to mention, we would be using the GoPro right here, right now, but we found out the first time we used it before that it wasn't recording.
It was taking pictures.
It was taking pictures. So, yeah.
We're still figuring out all the time.
We're figuring that one out. We definitely will be using it later on. But no, this is good. Like we said before, if you guys are new here, go ahead, go down to the subscribe button, hit subscribe, hit the little bell, get all the notifications. If you want to get recipes, we are sending out recipes in our newsletter.
Yeah.
And you can get that by going to www.makemyfoodawesome.com. Go ahead and subscribe there. And you also get a really nice, delicious free recipe from us, which is my crock-pot pineapple chili. And it is delicious. And we will have to do it on the show at some point. But that recipe is there for you guys just for signing up. But you will get a newsletter about every 2 weeks. And we'll include a couple recipes from the show in there. So if you have any ideas that you want to see us do, post it down in the comments section.
Yep, we love to hear from you guys.
Exactly. This is good.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to having some more.
Yep.
And we will see you guys soon.
Yep.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye.